I'm about to start a massive project. I'm gonna make a claw machine, and not a small one, but a full-size one for a wedding. So it also had to look good. And I know nothing about claw machines, and I'm not a talented woodworker. So this is gonna be an interesting journey to follow. Let's go. So first off, buying the claw machine kit from Alibaba does not feel safe, but that's the only option I have. So we will see if I even get a package. After 2.5 months waiting and praying, the package arrived right at my door, and everything looked fine. It is a claw machine. Everything looks good. I know nothing about this, so I'm trying to be really careful. And this is white. It looks good. I really like the look. Alright, so here we got all the parts. So next thing to do is to connect everything to make sure everything works. And after that, I'm gonna buy the material to build the actual claw machine box. But I'm not gonna buy it before I know it actually works. Yeah, so I gotta figure this out, build the box. So I'm pretty sure I figured everything out. It was pretty simple actually. Everything only had one connection to put it on. This part, I still don't know where this goes. Here goes the power source, claw, only one place to connect it. This small thing is for the speaker. The counter only had one place to connect it as well. And then we have for the buttons and the joystick, only had one place to connect that as well. Pretty simple. And here we have the coin collector. But I also had to figure out that you have to use one coin here for the coin collector to check what kind of coin it is, and then you can use the same kind of coin and put it in here. Alright, so let's see if it actually works. So I'm just gonna plug in that power supply, and we're gonna stop it from moving. Here you can see the 0 on the counter. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna check here, I'm gonna take this coin that I have, put it in the counter, and then we got one play. It works. Okay, so everything works. I'm pretty sure I plugged some of these parts in wrong, and then you press this. Then you gotta stop it from moving. So inside the claw machine you will have walls that hit this part and stop it from moving. So after knowing everything works out, it was time to start building the claw machine. But first, I had to make some adjustments to the design to get the right dimensions. And after that, it was time to build the box for the claw machine. Alright, so I just cut this part off, and this part off. I'm not a woodworker, but we're gonna figure this out, as always. So we're gonna draw out the windows now on 3 of the boards, and cut the windows out. So I'm gonna trace out the top part. Well, here comes the hard part. I traced out the window, but I don't know how to cut out the window in the best way to make it look good. But yeah, we're gonna figure it out, and hopefully it looks good. You will see later. Yeah, someone watching is probably saying this dude has no clue what he's doing, and that's true. But I think it's working, so we're gonna keep going. We messed up here. Oh no, no. Oh, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna cut out the last parts here. Hey, there we go. Looks good. This is where it's not actually really straight, but I don't think you can see it with your eyes. And when you play, you won't notice it either, so... So here we got the hole for the prices. Here's for the coin. Got some quick help to screw these parts together to make it look good. And you can see you could divide it like this. So I'm gonna get some wood glue and glue everything so it sits tight and nice. Now I'm just gonna measure the bottom part here. Yeah, get it on. Put it in here. When I got this part done here, I'm gonna put the last part on here. I'm gonna cut out some parts to carry the load of the bottom layer. Alright, so this is gonna go here, and this is gonna go there, and all the way around to hold the bottom layer over here. Alright, let's see if it fits. Looks good. So I don't have a big enough board, so we're gonna screw it together like this. Just like that. Put it here to check how it's gonna look. Got a small gap here. This board is gonna hold. Yeah, looks solid. 3D printed the rail holders for the claw. Let's get this done today. Alright, so I think I'm gonna screw this in now. I've come to realize that doing this with angles wasn't the best choice. It made it quite hard to screw things in. What I should have done is I should have used some beams all the way to screw the parts together through the beam instead of using angles. But you learn by doing. So I learned a lot, and next time I'm not gonna use angles like this. Okay, last done. Right, we're gonna cut the parts for the drop zones. We're gonna measure here. Okay. So it's the right length. Alright, so this was my solution. Put this here to be able to screw it together there. And then up here, I put the board on the outside, screw it like this, and then one sideways. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this here, and then I'm just gonna screw it stuck there. Okay, the drop is screwed down, stuck, and then we're gonna put this in. Alright, alright. Looks good, looks good. So we got this screwed in, stuck. I'm probably gonna use some wood glue later to not make it flex like this. So I had to saw off every single screw. Took a lot of time. No, who am I kidding? Of course I used the angle grinder. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a hole about here. And then I'm gonna cut out a board to put the button and the joystick on. Beautiful hole. That's a beautiful hole if I ever see one. Alright, so I prepped the screws here. I screwed in everything here, and I'm just gonna plug everything in and try it out. Alright, I'm about to plug it in. So I haven't set everything up correctly up here, so I'm gonna have to press and stop the claw in the beginning here. Let's see here. We got a coin. Put the coin in. One play. Thank you for watching the first part of me building the claw machine. The next video I'm gonna 3D print some stuff. I'm gonna putty the claw machine. I'm gonna paint the claw machine. I'm gonna make it look good. It gotta look good for the wedding, you know. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. And see you in the next video when the claw machine is done. It's a bit shaky, so I'm probably gonna have to make it more stable. But it actually works. It actually works. Ooh, yeah, I can double press.